Over the past couple of years, we've enhanced Liberty to add several options for cover image defaults and also bib type icons. The default values in Liberty, if never changed through the update processes, have merged the old and the new together and not always to ideal effect. So here are some suggestions and guidelines that you could consider. Let's check it out. If you're Opac, results look something like this. By that I mean with a bib type image on the left and cover art on the right, and also the default cover image based on the older icons with this size discrepancy. Then this is the result of the multiple enhancements with just allowing the defaults to stay in place. But it's very easy to make simple changes. So let's go and see what those could be. You do a search here in my demonstration system, and the first thing that you'll notice is that we have the cover image on the left, but no bib type images, even though this may look familiar as a bib type that is used to create the default cover image if there isn't one. Notice the size discrepancy. We're going to look at making changes here, but our first stop is simply to change the position of the elements on this line. And to do that, we need pages. I've already pulled up the specific page that we're going to be used here in Pages. If we've done a detailed video on how to access this and make changes and what all of these different fields represent. It's in the Tips and Tricks video section, and it's called Customizing the Opac Results List. But I'm just going to edit this page, and you'll see that the cover image is in the first position, which is what we just saw, and that the bib type is taken off the screen altogether. So if you want to do something like that, you have complete control to position and to decide which different elements belong on that line, either to include them or exclude them. Our next stop is going to be with the parameters that affect this area. So we're going to go to Parameters, here in Search, also known as Opac, in the Display options. And if we go towards the bottom, you'll see that Display Default Cover Image is optional. So if it's set to yes, we will attempt to make a default image if you haven't uploaded your own image or pulled one in from Google Books or a third party. And additionally, if you are having us create a default cover image, you can add an overlay, which is specifically the text from the author and title. Whether that will work for your collection or not, it's very easy just to turn this on, do some searching in Opac, and decide if you like it or not. I'm allowing this to stay off at the moment. So that's our next stop. And the final place that I want to visit, just exit out of here, are the bib types. So they are here in cataloging. And let's look at the article bib type first. You will see that this one is large and a very simple image. These are the new bib type images that we added when we started defaulting the cover images. And you can access them through the Choose option, or you could have a new one designed yourself. So let's go over to Serials, which is the one that I showed you at the beginning. And this will look familiar. We have a rather small image because it's based on the old icons. So let's do some work on this. Let's choose a newer image. Here under Serials, you'll see this one, which is one of the strong gray images. And that looks better already, but perhaps I'm not in love with this color. So if I edit the bib type, I can use the color picker. I can just use the rainbow and choose a specific, maybe we'll choose a blue. Or if you have the hex code for a specific color that you want, don't forget to click Choose to make the change. And additionally, if you did opt for the text on top, you can have the text be black or white. Just a helpful hint, all zeros is black, all F's, as in Frank, lowercase, is white, or any color in between, of course. So I'll go ahead and make this change. And now let's go back to our Opac display and do the search again. And you'll see that we now have images that are in the same size area as uploaded art. And additionally, that it's a very strong image, and if we wanted to put text on top, that would be reasonable. And it also looks good when tiled. So there are helpful hints. Use positioning to determine what belongs on the line. Choose the different options in the parameters to decide whether you want blank or a default cover image, and update your bib types to get better looking images.